I'm trying something new. This is a plant that we had growing over here, and when we did the remodel, you know, it got ripped out, and I transported some into the woods across the street, and I could go show you. It's really taken root over there, and it grows real easy. These are the roots right here. So it's upside down, but I'm hoping that, because it was kind of arcing this way, so I'm hoping that you know, at least one of these will live, and it'll attach to the tree with these roots every 2 to 3 inches, and I'm just going to kind of thread it around the tree branch. I'd like to go up both tree branches. I'm going to do my best to thread it to where it has, and train it with this. This is a hemp rope. I'll train it with that to where it has enough space to where it's not going to damage the tree, and it'll still get light even if it goes up into the leaves. Now, of course, once it gets too high, I can't really do much about it. It's like survival of the fittest, but it grows pretty nice. This is another one. I'll put this one under this. And once that gets a little slack, I'll put that under there. And then I tied this one down. This also I put across the street, and so I could transport it. Thread that under there. It's wilting, so I'm going to give it some water again tonight. It's pretty hardy stuff, though. This is what I plan to do with this, and what happened was I put one up here, and it had enough support to stay, and now it's growing all around it and kind of locked in. And these will get the same red flowers that the other one got. Excuse me. So now I'm going to do it right there, and then I'll eventually do it right there. But I got the vines also here, and there's some even up in here. This is one right here. This stays watered pretty routinely. And there's one right there. So see how that does. I pulled this from the side of the house. I'm going to try to maybe paint it and use it as a trellis. It's getting brittle. I dropped it and it broke. And there just happened to be a seam right there. Landed on it. It didn't snap, and I might be able to salvage it. But this is the flower that they'll all get. See, it's got purple on the tips. Yeah, so it comes out the center. And then they're good for the tree because see how it's got water in it? So this, in a sense, can help give the tree moisture too. Because the plant's roots latch onto the tree, so. I did some over here. I gotta put that up. What do I keep this out for? Oh yeah. I gotta put that up. This is a rose bush. Unfortunately, it doesn't have holes in the bottom, so it got waterlogged. It's still got water in it. So there's some green right there. So we'll see. I might just have to buy some more and tell my wife that we saved it. Water lily, I gotta figure out where to put it. Gardenia, I gotta figure out where to put it. Bamboo, I'm gonna put across the street. And then let some grow over there. I put this as a fern, put that right there. This is a bird feeder that the seed just got too moist. So I'm going to leave that open so the ants and the critters can get to it. See if they even want it. And then, so look, tied this up in here. this is all three. I just wanted to pull this one out, but it came out with all four really, because this is a new one. So it's all four of them. And this is a good little spot. So I got to tie it around here and here, so that stays up straight. And then down here, I just spread out some more of those. They're just kind of crawlers, so they'll crawl around in here. Over in here. See if they can take root. And then I put a bunch in the bushes in here. Let me get this one in here. That's gonna be too much. There. Right there. So that'd be a good spot for it. There's one right there. There. And the aloe is doing good. It's spread. So instead of one, it looks like we've got, well, that's new. Looks like we've got one, two, we've got two now. And that one was almost dead. So this is a good spot for it. Oh, no, there's another one, look. So this one turned into three. Oh, four, look. There's another one right there, four. It's like hide and seek. So now there's four aloe plants. And I'll show you the one up by the front door. It was, just needed more sun. So again, I'm kind of just figuring out gardening by just doing it. Just doing it. Trying to stay consistent with it. I take my son fishing, although I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat fish or meat. He likes me to go fishing with him. I put this right here. This is a tomato right there. See it spread. There's one right there. And then there's a tomato spread over here. Here's that big aloe plant. Now when that aloe plant was right there, it was about dead. So it wasn't getting enough light or water. And even these leaves that I was gonna cut off came back. See how solid they are? So I'm not gonna mess with them. I might cut this one just because I don't want anyone slicing their foot. See that? Well, we could use it. I use this and get the aloe. I was out in the sun all day today, so I could probably use some. But there's some tomatoes right here. Not doing the best, but where's that coming from? Coming from right here. Tomato. So that one just kind of spread too, because I had the tomatoes growing over here on this lattice, but that wasn't a good spot for the tomatoes either. And I would say the point of controversy up here in front are these things. So admittedly, I would rather this be growing on this. See, I was going to cover, these are grapes, grapevine. I was going to, like this. My wife does not approve. See where she kind of peels it off? She does that because she does not want this thing growing up on the house. But I was going to let it grow and then come around this, and I was going to maintain it and cut the windows and just let it grow through here. Now you got to maintain it or it'll get out of control. But that was the plan. I ran this one down along through here. Now I could probably cut this at this point and they would take root where they are, because they root down about every 2 to 3, 4 inches. So root, 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 root. I'm sorry, I don't know the names that have been given to all these plants. And there's a bunch of different kind of elephant ear type plants. Here's one. You got this one over here that's got holes in it. Right here. I thought they were cool because they have these natural holes in them. And then we've got these ones over here. And there were, yeah, there's some over here too. Right here. And then, what is spearmint down here? Oh, we still have a little bit of spearmint right here. That's spearmint. Smell it? It smells so good. Rosemary. So smells good. Oh, did you hear that gunshot? One of the gentlemen that lives. These woods are pretty big. Here, we'll go over there. Oh, it smells so good. And I think it's about maybe 80 or 90 acres, 100 acres. Well, that wasn't a gunshot. That was somebody doing construction. But anyways, there is a guy that lives through here who has a range. Okay. So this is all the plants that I cut down today. Trim the tree. See, it looks a lot better. This is the stuff that I transplanted over here, and I've kind of cut it up. You see how it's growing up this tree? That's what I dig. I'll pull this off and put it on my tree. Okay, all right, fair enough. I got a little bit. So I'll put this on my tree across the street. But yeah, I put all this in here. It's doing good. You can pull these out and plant them. So you see this? This is what I wanted to show you. Look, look, look. This is nothing. Look. Look at it. Yeah, I gotta be careful. There's lots of snakes and critters. But look at it all. I even covered up some more here. So I just grabbed a little bit that was out in here. See where I grabbed it from, right in here. Look at this one. See, it just comes right up. I'll take this back with me. And then the trail keeps going. You can go all back through there. I just make it to where you can't quite tell, so you got to kind of bob and weave. But you got to be really careful. Do not step on these if you're in the woods. Don't step on those pond fronds. Walk around them. They're like a little tent. And so this is a good climbing tree. And then you just head through here. And then the trail opens up. You can go in a couple different directions. Okay. My knife throwing target. Some homeless person came back here and threw it on the ground and put a bunch of clothes right there, and I buried them in the compost pile. This is all yard compost. But yeah, snakes build snakes and scorpions love to hang out under those things. And then there's the other one. So this is where I just grabbed it from. And these rocks were part of our landscaping, but there's another thing right there. I'm gonna wait till it gets a little bit more big, and then I'll pull that out. What I want to see is that if it's in the rock or between it. And then these things. So yeah, it's like a little nursery back here. Well, we've done all kinds of stuff back here, man. We've had a dirt bike trail. One time when a lot of it burned up back here, we took advantage of it just being all open and made a sick little BMX track with jumps and stuff. This has been like a crawler track, you know, for scale RCs, and of course a refuse. Lawn refuse. I'm so excited about this, but I'm pretty much done with yard work today, so we'll just put this somewhere where it can get moist. So the plan is the podocarpus are going to build a nice wall around here. They're doing terrible on that side. I got to run some drip irrigation and then buy about 15 more plants. I'll put these right here for now. Give them some water. I got to buy about 15 more plants. I need 2 or 3 over here. That's going to be a gate and with a little bridge, like a little Japanese style bridge. You know, there's just those little 3-stepper bridges. And then a gate right here. The gate will close against the hedge. But some of the podocarpus are doing what they should. I was hoping by now, which has been about a year and a half, coming up on 2 years, that they'd all be like that. They're all like that. We'd already have a hedge back here, privacy hedge. But as it stands, see, I took a lot of branches off of this one, so they should do a little bit better now. I got to spray these down because they get a mold on the leaves. Yeah, but it really opened it up through here, and then I trimmed those two. And that next it's a constant process. I got to plan all this stuff. Should have just brought that thing over there, but didn't think about it. All right.